baby? It's Sucio, a.k.a. Cerberus, a.k.a. Thought Boy Supreme, a.k.a. your mama's ex-boyfriend, a.k.a. Cobija-chan. And we're here with another episode of EP Culture Beat with a very special guest, El Campeonato Welterweight de Guanajuato, Norinco. And I almost fucked your name up again. I'm very sorry. No. But yes, please introduce yourself, brother. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you, bro, for having me here. You know, the champ's in the house. You know, El Campeón de Peso Welter del Estado de Guanajuato, Norinco is in the house, baby. Come on.
Yeah. That's what I want to hear. So yeah, you're on. We're starting this up. We got invited over here with Bexa, B Hexa. Thank you guys for having us over here. We appreciate you guys, and we're gonna play a round of millennial loteria, which is really more like hipster loteria because it's got some crazy stuff on it. So we're gonna be playing and throwing questions out there. So I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna throw out el tattoo. ¿Quién tiene el tattoo, mijo? I have one. All right, I almost got you on that one.
No,
Bam.
yeah, that's cool.
All right. So I see you have the title. I see the mask. I know you're traditional. Where does the mask come from? How many masks do you have right now? Let's start with that. How many masks do you even have?
I own probably a good 20, 25. I mean, like, what I like to do, I like to give them away, sell them.
Okay, all right.
Sometimes I wrestle them, they rip them up.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, usually what I do, I order, like, 4 or 5 masks a week.
Okay.
From different dudes.
Yeah,
so I always have, like, masks coming in. So I have more masks coming in. I can.
Is it in America or is it in Mexico?
No, it depends, like, where I get my stuff. Mm-hmm. So I usually order it from Juarez.
Yeah.
Juarez are here sometimes, here in El Paso.
Yeah.
So you have to know, got people that do it.
Yeah. So
So
you're from here? I'm assuming you're from here.
I was born in Ciudad Juarez. And
born in Juarez,
they
all
brought,
right.
They brought me to El Paso when I was a little kid, so, you know.
Your grandpa.
Now, I mean, yeah, my family, my mom.
Your family, your mom.
My mom, you know, she got her citizenship here.
Yeah.
And they brought me here. So ever
Who
since,
won?
yo, let's see, you got el face swap. Yo, it's face swap. I don't know. La Luna. It should be La Luna.
There was La Luna, yo. We're tripping out right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this.
So, okay, you obviously won the title. I'm going to start this off because I ask people, what do you want to know from somebody up and coming? What do you want to know? You're not even up and coming. You already got your stuff going on.
Yeah.
What was the first match that you remember seeing that was like, I have to be a wrestler? Or this is, you know, what was that moment? What was that moment in time? Was it a Santo movie? Was it a Tombstone? What was it? Tell me, please.
Yeah, the first memory I have of wrestling ever, when my mom took me to a live show.
Yeah.
I mean, just seeing the wrestlers, you know, they were all in shape. Their capes, their masks, like the stuff they did in the ring.
How old was this? What year was this?
I was a little kid.
You were
I was
before
a baby.
5.
Yeah, like, you know, so I was a little baby, but I remember that, like, very vaguely. Like, that made a huge impact in my life.
Yeah.
You know, like, this, like, strong man. And I would see him on TV, too, in the movies. And then I'd see him in real life.
Yeah.
So, like, oh, I can do this, too, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Like, you should get into it. And that's where the love for wrestling came.
I love it when it's genuine like that. So the next son of a bitch is El VJ, which I don't even know what a VJ. What is a VJ? El VR. Do you have El VR? What is this? You're fucking with me, mijo. Anyway, so, all right, you won the belt. What is the worst match you've ever had that you didn't think you were gonna walk away from that? I'm going from beginning to end. I'm going from, like, what was the time that you're like, oh no, I'm not. 30-minute match or what?
So the person that taught me how to wrestle, El Maestro. So we had a little feud going on.
Yeah.
You know, because there was this match. I wasn't gonna win. I was gonna beat this guy. He's the guy taught me everything I know how to wrestle.
Yeah.
So I pulled a little Eddie Guerrero cheat. I took off my mask and I threw it to him. And I put it off, and he got DQ'd.
Yeah.
He got pretty upset. You know, like I would get two. He challenged me for a mask, for my mask against his hair.
Yeah. Calavera contra máscara.
Contra cabellera,
exactly.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was pretty nervous because, like, this guy taught me everything I know, so how can I beat him for his hair? This guy's, like, a legend.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just never gave up, bro.
You want to give a shout-out? Give a shout-out to you.
Yeah, shout-out to
Or are you guys still beefing?
Nah, I mean, we were cool. I mean, after, like, I took off his hair, he took
Oh,
away.
shit, you won?
I won, bro. Like, that's the thing. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, he beat me up. He, like, I ended up with a black eye. I was bloody everywhere. You know, he beat me up. He went in for a dive. I slid under him. He fell straight to the ring. I just covered him.
That's it.
That's
over.
it.
1, 2,
over
3.
it. 1, 2, 3.
Pull another one, please.
Another one to see. Succulent. So I think it's I don't know. Some green roses.
La succulent.
La
mijo.
succulent.
Fíjese, el cactus. Because we don't even say nopal. It's that much of a hipster thing.
Yeah.
El shopping.
Shopping.
Get out of here.
El
So you have el shopping. Pull
do.
another one, please.
Let's see. Let's get it. La selfie. Yeah, I'm trying to call it by like the OG thing, you know, La Sirenita. La selfie.
I want to get to this one. I'm not going to say it yet, but I want to get to this one because it's the most messed up one of all of them.
Look at that selfie. She looks like she's probably like, for her like OnlyFans, you know, for her like cash app. She's posting stuff on her Instagram.
I like it's the traditional. It's the traditional sirena. We're gonna have to blur it out, but it's the traditional sirena with the pink nipples.
Yeah, with a camera.
That's right. Anyways, so what I'm thinking is, you're obviously wrestling here, Arizona. What's the farthest you've gone right now?
Wichita Falls, Texas.
Wichita Falls, Texas.
Yes.
Oh, that's on the other side of the world.
It
I
is.
mean, you're not. People want to pretend like Texas isn't long. Fuck.
Nah, it's like distance-wise, like Texas is huge. You know, Arizona, it's like what, 6 hours?
It's not even that bad.
Wichita, it was like 9-10 hours, and I was still in the same state, so like it was crazy. Like it was so different, but it was a cool experience too.
Well, you know, people right now, especially luchadores, are, you know, being pulled into Japan, being pulled into Europe. The style is obviously influencing so many other styles. Like it has been since the beginning. It has been since the early days where it was, you know, very smash mouth, very hardcore. Even, you know, for the older dudes, like you see that you're amazed they're even walking around. Yeah. And you know, with the focus on style, with the focus on your technique, what do you see you doing, or like, are you gonna try to concentrate on what you're doing? Because what's your style? I haven't been able to go out, and I was trying to go last week too, and I messed up because of work.
My style, I keep it old school, classic. You know, I still rock my underwear over the tights.
There you go.
You know, my mask, like it's simple. You know, since I don't have no like spikes coming out, no like things, hairs. You know, like simple classic mask. You know, of course, it has to be tied. A lot of dudes don't have like a little button like right here in the chin. I don't, because what if they pull it off? You know?
So you're more of a technical.
Like a technical.
You're a technical.
The way I wrestle too, like more like, you know, like precise. You know, like very technician like.
Yeah.
So yeah. Like
a lot of finger locks.
Little like you know, ankle lock, all that stuff.
Well, you know, like I say, I've been watching. At least I try to keep up since I was a youngster. Try to keep up with stuff, and you see people who doing flying. They're doing acrobatics. They're doing submission. They're doing Mexican like high hardcore acrobatic, and then they're doing Japanese hardcore striking.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, what's going on here? Like, what's happening? So, you know, when you, let's say, you go down to Guanajuato, you go down somewhere, how different is that style from up here? And this is not even that far, right?
Yeah, no, it's very different. You know, the people they talk like regions, because like wrestling here, like, you know, Southwest and Texas, El Paso, probably very different from like California, you know, like New Jersey. So it's just like different styles, people that like like the region, you know, like the people. So I mean, Lucha Libre has been like a big influence, like ever, like all times. You know, like Chris, I see you have the Chris Benoit shirt. You know, Chris Benoit spent some time in Mexico learning Lucha Libre.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right.
You know, like who else? Tiger Mask, a Japanese wrestler.
Absolutely.
Spent some time in Mexico.
Jujin. Shout out.
Spent some time. He got discovered in Mexico.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like Lucha Libre has always been a big influence in wrestling, like worldwide. So I think it's very cool.
If you had your choice right now, where would you go? If you wanted to train somewhere, where would you go? All around the world.
Either you know, New Japan.
Yeah, in Japan.
Or CMLL.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like in Mexico.
You know, and I see that both of those obviously feed each other so much. And what I see right now with current mainstream wrestling, we're not even going to say names because we're going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But I see in current mainstream wrestling, they're not utilizing Mexican wrestling. We haven't even pulled a card. Válgame Dios. El safe space. Come on, baby. Ain't no such thing as a safe space in here.
I just want to real quick before we forget. La Bad Hombre. El Bad Hombre. So I don't know what that is. Like just chick with like purple hair.
I'm thinking it's a reference to a transsexual person, but because it's 2020, it doesn't even matter anymore because everybody's got their hair purple like that. Come on, baby. What is this? Oh, here we go. Is this a hipster? Is this man a hipster? Because I think this man's going to a wedding, friends.
It looks like a pimp, you know?
But yeah, you know, you see, and I was watching matches earlier. I was watching matches. You compare one mainstream wrestling to the other one, right?
Yeah.
It's a completely different thing. And you see in the big guy, you know, we're not gonna say names,
Yeah.
but you see in the big guy that it's just squash matches between two luchadores who have a perfect routine.
Yeah.
An absolutely great, you know, beginning, middle, end. They know exactly what the sequencing is. You know that they're taking real hits. They're
Yeah.
not bullshitting. And then they're just being like just thrown out there as a whatever. And it's like, I thought personally by now,
Yeah.
because of how influenced everybody is, we would be beyond that. And you watch, you know, the other mainstream company, and you know they got the tag titles are actually by luchadores hold them, and you know they're still wrestling in Mexico every once in a while. It's like, do you feel like that's gonna affect you in the next few years, or are we, like I said, are we going back to the way things used to be, where little old señores are outside with their cart? You know how they have their cards and they're like, I saw so and so and so and so.
Yeah. I mean, you don't necessarily have to go to the big guys to make it into the sport.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
He did kind of offer for the big guys to wrestle in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of wrestlers back in Mexico, you know, the golden age in Mexico, they didn't really want to wrestle here in the U.S. because they didn't get paid the same as wrestling in Mexico, pesos. So we said, no, I don't want to get dollars in the U.S. I can get way more pesos or like more yen in Japan. So, you know, you don't have to make it in the big companies to make an impact in the sport. That's a cool thing. Like, you know, like football players or like any other sport, you have to make it in the major leagues.
You have to.
You have to.
There's
like,
no
to
other
be
way.
known.
And it's gonna feed into the next. Like even if you're this minor of minors, it's still at some point gonna break into the next one.
But like with wrestling, you know, like you see your local, like your wrestlers. Those kids that see the local wrestlers, they grow up in they're the next big thing. So they got influenced by some but like now I don't want to say nobody, but like somebody that's like really like in the big guys. So like you don't have to be in the big companies to make an impact.
Do you feel like people don't remember the ídolos? Because I was reading this about Guanajuato coming in here, that they have a mural park. And I think it's I can't read it from here, but it's a mural park in Guanajuato, right? Yeah. When are you gonna get your face on that? I mean, you obviously got this one right here.
I don't know, you know, stuff like that. It's pretty crazy, you know. Like here in Paso, we have what Chicano Park. We have Eddie Guerrero. Yeah. That's cool, bro. Like all the wrestlers come to El Paso to take a picture there. Yeah. El Santo is on a statue in like Mexico City. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Like I mean, hopefully one day I'm good enough like to be considered to put in a mural. That'd be like amazing.
It's one of those things where I want to tell you, like, you know, well, what's the best part of this or what's the best part of that? But it's not true. Like, you're still on. How long have you been doing this?
Oh, it's very short time. Probably like 2 years.
2 years?
2 years.
From the first training to now?
No, first training since I was a little kid. I started.
Since you were a little kid?
I started like as soon as the first. I told you about that story. I wanted to go see the match.
Yeah. I
told my mom sign me up for wrestling classes.
At that point, right there, immediately.
I'm gonna do this.
El non-GMO.
I have a non-GMO. I'll just put another one. El DJ. El
DJ. So, ese sí tengo. Era el mundo. Era el mundo, pero era el DJ. Anyways. But I came into this thinking, I was like, okay, you're somebody who has been kicking, you know, you've been fighting your way. You obviously fought your way to the top of one scene. If you have somebody who's coming in, brand new stars in their eyes, they haven't taken a bump, they haven't eaten the rope yet. What is your first advice to this poor soul that's about to take the long journey into the warrior that is Luchador?
Just humble yourself, bro. You know, prepare yourself, because like Andre the Giant said, you know, I know one day I'm gonna get beat with somebody else better than me. So a man like Andre the Giant saying like that, you know, he's gonna get beat one day. Yeah. What makes you think like just random like, you know, like newbie starting won't get like, you know, pushed around? So just humble yourself, kid, and just like, you know, don't let yourself either. You know, you can't show. It's like don't show fear. Is there a move you're afraid of taking? No. Not one? I don't know fear. All right, there you go. You heard it. Yeah. That's what I want to hear, baby. What's the next one? Let's see this one. Global warming. Do we have global warming or what? I feel like we have the global warming came out already. I don't know. I haven't. Oh no, you don't have it yet? No. Let's see. It's La Feminist. Watch out. Watch out. Don't say nothing, because we'll get demonetized for sure. We will. El nail art.
La Spooky. Ahí está.
I don't have that one.
Hit me up on Snapchat.
Let's see.
El Bachelor. Con la Rosita Linda.
No, I don't have
Mijo,
it.
what is this? What is this? Why? Look at this. What is this man trying to get? You could have given me the Chuco one.
Yeah.
And we could have been all whatever. So you're from here.
Yeah.
How often do you guys wrestle here, or like, is there a program here? Is there multiple programs here? Because I just started to get back into it, seeing it. So, you know, I see like there's you guys,
Yeah.
and you guys have a bunch of guests, like a bunch of guests.
Yeah, like promotions here locally, there's a few,
Mhm.
but I mean they vary when they make their own shows. But like us, you know, shout out to Lucha Global, catch us every month.
Every month.
Every month, once a month,
Once-
maybe even twice. We're working on it.
I saw that there was like a show that was kind of like
Yeah, we're trying to get to. Eventually, what we're trying to do is have a solid fan base. People could coming
Yeah.
back and forth. But Juarez, man, that's like it's every week.
every
Week, and it's like probably like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and like probably like 2-3 places. So there's like Juarez, like there's always Lucha Libre.
As always.
That's why like I like to go to Juarez too, because there's always like shows always work.
Yeah.
Opposed to here, you know, it's probably like once a month, twice a month, but Juarez like every week.
We're lucky that Mexico is right there, because I mean we have so much culture coming into that, and like El Paso's so influenced by that. Like you said, like it's dude, let's go to Juarez and let's go watch a Lucha Libre or whatever. But
it's great.
El web design.
Web design, I have the web design.
That really should have been my uncle Nieto's prison tattoo. Is what that one should have been. El fidget spinner. Come on.
Too.
How old is this deck, homie? We're going 3 years ago, dog.
It is. Let's see. El Troll. It's a little fried.
Yeah, they got Pepe on there. No, bro.
Yeah.
No, my guy. You're almost there. You got me. Oh, you didn't say nothing, so I won.
Nah. Are we doing the whole fill up or just
Yeah,
the roll?
let's go to the whole film.
Yeah.
Well, since you go down to these other things, and this is my just historical opinion of things and things I've heard, is it still very regional? Like, are promotional companies very difficult to cross over into? Is it still guarded? Is it still like, oh no, this is my boys over here? Or is it like, no, bring everybody over here, like invite everybody, let's have matches, let's do that? Or
Yeah, to a point, you know, like there is some people that like just have their own little circle. But, I mean, there's other people too, like just come like, you know, like let's give this kid a shot.
Mhm.
So it just depends on the type of promotion you're working with.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've had like few instances like, you know, guys in their own circle only put certain wrestlers, you know, but you ask for shots and you, like, you know, you show up to like para ver de qué está el show, you know, to like show people you could wrestle. You just have to do it, you know. And then pues también you give other promotions, they rather bring more people in, so they bring more people in. So other wrestlers from out of town, it's more money.
Yeah.
Because people haven't seen those matches.
Yeah.
So it's better to bring other wrestlers from out of town. And social media is a big thing, you know, like you can see wrestlers from like across the world on your phone.
Yeah.
That's another like that's more money. Like people want to see all those wrestlers and then bring them.
Yeah.
And people go see them, and it generates more money for everybody, for the wrestler and the promoter.
So that really does sound like the old traditional way of like, you know, you're riding around Arkansas, you're going to Arkansas, Texas, and you're doing this and you're doing
like,
you're coming back.
Road trips and all that,
Yeah.
they're pretty fun, man. Like road trips, like the best experiences ever.
I would think it would be so much nerves. Like you guys are going. Did you fly to Guanajuato?
Yeah.
How often do you go now?
No, I mean only when it's needed to. When somebody comes up.
When
and
you gotta
challenges for the
defend it.
belt,
When somebody's trying to do something wrong.
You know, why is the belt over there? On Paso, Texas, why is it down here? Like, all right, I mean,
They keep knocking.
Yeah, if the opponent wants to take me over there, I'll defend it. If I come up here, it doesn't matter. Anytime, anywhere. The title's right here. You know what I'm saying? Just knock on the door. I'll answer it.
You heard it.
Yeah.
You letting them know.
Everybody.
Letting them know. El gluten. La calaca es el gluten. Quítese, por favor.
Yeah, and student debt. That's pretty.
That's not even a joke, bro.
Yeah,
That's not even funny, dog.
That sucks.
Let's alleviate that situation, please. El nerd.
El border wall. They have the stairs, though.
that some coyotes made some little string rope and like people were climbing over that like nothing. Get out of here,
You gotta do, man.
El brunch, and it's just an avocado toast with a huevo and they're charging me $15 for a brunch.
Yeah.
Válgame.
You should do that in your grandma's kitchen.
I live on Alameda. I don't know if you guys know. I live on Alameda, right?
Yeah.
So, what's your choice on Alameda? Where are you going if you gotta eat at a diner on Alameda right by the Puente Libre?
Oh man, I don't live in that area.
You don't. What area do you live? What's your go-to?
Yeah, the Lower Valley. So
You're a Lower Valley guy.
probably Richie's Elotes, you know.
Oh shit.
I used to hang out every weekend at the Bronco. Unfortunately, closed it down, but that was the spot. The Bronco spot meet.
Shout out Bronco.
Shout out the Bronco, yeah, man. Like some papas locas for like $3. Big old.
Are you on like a strenuous diet? Are you like crazy dieting right now? Cause you're obviously in the middle of a long-term training situation.
Yeah, man. Like I wouldn't say strenuous, but I do try to watch what I eat. You know, keep my proteins. So like meat, fish, stuff like that. You know, in the morning, so licuado with the protein powder. That's all you need, bro. You know, like a good diet, good protein, and just a good workout plan.
Okay.
You know,
I can respect that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to go too crazy on the pills and like you know what I'm saying, like injecting yourself. No,
Are people still like roiding? Like, is that really like a super thing?
It's still a real thing. You know, it hasn't gone away.
One of my securities, because I do a bunch of security at a bunch of places, and some of my securities are roided out. I'm like, bro, I can't even hire you, dog. You're like, too aggressive. Like, I don't need that right now,
crazy, bro. Like, it's dangerous too to be on roid out. You know what I'm saying?
El internship, que feo.
Man, I have it though, so it was some points.
Dude, you almost got me, bro.
I running what 2, probably good 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got me by 7.
Yeah. Pride. Shout out to all the Exotico wrestlers, man. There's some good wrestlers too.
Well, and I was gonna bring that up too. Like, okay, like we were talking about the mainstream wrestlers things, right? I was watching that they had the junior division.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it was just, why would they be called the junior division? They were grown men.
They're grown men.
They're grown men with technical styles. A child cannot wrestle like that.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we have things like, it was the LWO and it was other things. And my whole point, and even the Eddie Guerrero, who was a strong personality, strong character, you always could tell that they were trying to force him into a very cliche role, and then he would like be like, now, like, you know, we're gonna go this way. Like, do you think that there's a pool like that when you walk up to a wrestling arena? Because I see the guys you fight, right?
Yeah.
You got dudes that have, you know, crazy sexual predator dreadlocks. Yeah. You got dudes that have their own style. So when you come up with the mask, traditional, you're obviously a technical. Do you feel like they want you to play that role, or is it like, no, like I want to win?
Yeah, like you can't give in to their style.
Yeah.
Like that's the worst thing you could do. If you already know something, stick to that plan. It's a game plan to execute. And don't go switching around like me. Like I like to do. Just keep it simple. Keep it old school. It worked. So if it ain't broke, why would you fix it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's obviously working.
It's working. So you know. And you don't go crazy with the designs and stuff like that. Just keep it classy. You know what I'm saying? Black and gold. Like
there you go. The Raul El Jalisco. I mean, I saw you had a bunch of stuff, and obviously they're homages, right? Yeah. You obviously had a Blue Panther one. You had the Jalisco. You have to like salute.
Like
what?
Salute. You know the classics. You know, old school. What is it?
El food porn. Come on. They cut out the cantaloupe when they did the food. Come on, guy.
I'm not into that stuff. Catfishing. Catfishing. That's crazy, man.
Oh, so my ex. I tell her, like, oh, this is the one I wanted. And I wanted to show you this one. It's el gentrificación. But it's not even a negrito friend. You know, it's like a straight up white boy moving into the neighborhood. Get out of here.
Yeah. No.
I have that one too.
You do?
I was hoping to win with that one.
I see you little on cars, man. You see like half of these.
Keep throwing them out. Yeah. Well, it's because I'm the one talking nonsense.
No, it's cool, man. Like gender fluid, you know what I'm saying? Remember that stuff with the restrooms? Trying to make them transgender restrooms.
Now we just want people to wash their hands.
Yeah.
Like we don't even care about what toilet you're in. We just wash your hands, please.
That's we had man.
I don't even have her.
I don't have them either.
La piercing.
Shout
out all my piercing homies. I would give you a shout out right now, but I don't get tattoos anymore, so whatever. Only in prison.
Yeah.
Is that an Aporo? Where'd you get this one? That Jason you got?
The Jason, I got it online, man.
Is that Aporo?
I think I'm not sure.
I think that's Aporo. I think I recognize Aporo. Anyways,
it was a gift.
Oh, it was a gift.
It was a gift.
Birthday or Christmas?
I can't recall.
All right. El floaty. Why does this one not have the bra? It has the bra, and the other one is just a full on. I have her too. Válgame.
I'm just see. We have El Tinder. El Tinder with El Valiente.
Con el violente. Come on. ¿Qué feo es eso? Why would you do this to us?
I mean, to be honest, I'd probably swipe left.
On that one?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I saw something on what was it like? What's that? Vice.
Yeah.
Where it's dudes that meet on Tinder and then they have like wrestling matches and then have sex. Like it's like a crazy, underground like Russian thing, bro. You should check that, or maybe don't check that out, please.
Yeah.
El Twitter y es el cotorro.
I don't have a Twitter. You see la hashtag, but I don't know why it's like la hashtag instead of el hashtag. You know?
Isn't an arrow technically a bit more masculine, of all things?
Like el hashtag, la hashtag. I don't know.
Come on, guys. Anyways, we're coming back to this one. El Uber.
We already said that one.
Did I say it?
Yeah, you did.
All right.
So.
Because now we're down to the nitty gritty. I got 3. I got 4. What do you got?
I got 2. Oh wait.
No, todavía no te sale. Just keep throwing them.
Yeah, let's get it. La Flower Crown. Yeah, Flower Crown. No.
La Coachella. La Thigh Gap. Qué feo. Esta sí es la muerte. Y ahí tiene el Thigh Gap. Válgame Dios. Finalmente, what is it? Racial appropriation, the Coachella.
I got you.
2 more. We got 2 more coming up. El Vegan.
Vegan. Let's see.
Look, you gave me the 2 that were supposed to be mine.
I got a notification, little bell. I like it though. You know, and El Mason jar.
Was those your winnings?
No.
What are you missing?
I have nail art.
No, you had nail art.
I did.
Oh no, we did chapuza, bro. I'm not gonna lose my caballera to you, bro.
Nah, hopefully it's looking nice, blonde locks.
Yeah, we got a box. Well, we're gonna wrap this up because obviously, like, I knew there was one missing. I knew there was. I told you. And anyway, so we're gonna. Where can we catch you? Where can we see you? What's next? What are we doing? Like, what do you really have planned the rest of this year, 2020? If we don't all die, like, and I'm watching the matches, right? Yeah. Did you see the match yesterday of the big company?
Yeah,
that they were empty. I don't
really keep up with them. Yeah, I don't really keep up with the other wrestlers.
They just had an empty
arena. Like,
why would you do that?
Why would you like? You need the fans. So, like, that's the creates the magic. The fans. The
exactly.
People.
Like, the crazy fans aren't gonna stop going.
They're not.
So when's the next time we can see you? I know there's one coming right up.
Catch me tonight. It's Juarez. You know, Arena Calaca. You know, 7:30. Be there sharp.
There you go. Where was it? Where were we?
Arena Calaca, downtown Juarez.
Okay. Oh.
So I know Paso. After all this whole coronavirus thing blows over.
Yeah.
Because you know the city's not letting anybody do any type of things. That sucks. But you know, on Facebook, catch me at Norinco Marrufo.
This.
Norinco Marrufo, and that's about it, man. Like, just catch
you only got the one?
Yeah, I only have Facebook.
That's it? Why not the other ones?
I mean, I don't really like to mix other stuff with like other personal life, with like wrestling. The Facebook's really is just wrestling. It's just business. Yeah. Others, I don't really like, you know, mess with them.
I feel like everything is, like I said, so inclusive now where we have to tell people.
Yeah, like I don't really like that.
I'm gonna go to this.
Like a big thing I don't like people like posting. Like, I don't really mind it. Like, I wouldn't do it though. Like, when you post people at the gym,
yeah,
like you're not there to, like, post you're there. You know, you're there to like work out, bro. Like,
they're all dirty.
Like, yeah, there ain't nothing sexy about the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like,
some people love that. That's every time I get into a fight at work, you know how many people are hitting me up and like, hey, what's up? Or
yeah.
Like, I'm like, what, dude? Like, you just saw me choke a man.
Like, that's not
Why
cool.
Would you? That's not attractive at all.
And those ring rats, you know, like, I don't know.
What's the worst ring rat story?
Man, this chick would not nonstop like texting me. Like, she saw me.
Yeah.
And then she said, I'll see you in the next show. I was like, all right, cool, man. Don't tell me she was waiting for me outside, bro. Like, all right, it's cool. She asked for pictures and whatnot. All right, it's cool. She tried to take it to like the next level, you know what I'm saying? I mean, are you free Saturday night? Whatever. Like, nah, man, I don't do that. So
you still don't have no crazy stalkers?
Nah, man, unfortunately. Yeah. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, we're just.
Then I can't imagine what a crazy wrestling stalker will be like.
Man, hopefully I don't need anyone.
I hope you don't run into that one either.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming out. We appreciate you. I walk. It doesn't matter what the camera says.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you, EP Culture Beat. Thank you, brother, for coming
Thank you
out.
for having me at the show.
Good luck with everything. Good luck with defending the title.
Here it is, man.
Good luck with the next one. Stay sweet, don't change. Have a great summer. Keep in touch.